Voices of China's unmarried women and men reveal the harsh reality of love, marriage, and age pressure, stories society doesn't want to face. Have you noticed how society's demands on us are so high, especially for ordinary people like us? It's like they've set a bunch of standards. For example, if you're 35 and still working on the assembly line, you're considered a failure. I think that's ridiculous.
Who decided that?
If I'm healthy, happy, and living each day well, does that mean I'm a failure? As long as I'm happy, that's enough. Family, as long as you don't give up on yourself, as long as you move forward even a little each day, you're winning. Life is really about being at peace with yourself. Once you can reconcile with yourself, once you can live comfortably with yourself, you're the winner. Don't care about those worldly standards. They're all bullshit. How can someone say I look like a Southerner? My looks are totally Northern. Big eyes, double eyelids, everything well-defined, still no men want me. I'm already 32. 32. I'm still not married, I don't have kids, I don't even have a boyfriend. Before, what I dreamed of most was exactly this life. No attachments, being able to go wherever I want. But I never thought that once I actually had this life, free, no one to control me, doing whatever I want, it would feel so empty. When I was younger, I refused to admit it. But now, at this age, I truly realize how important it is to have a family, a spouse, a child. Without those, you have nothing to hold on to. Even if you live well alone, you're like duckweed on the water. You have no roots. When you get sick, no one brings you water, no one gives you medicine, maybe no one even knows you're sick until you collapse on the floor. So I still have one question. Where can I even find a partner? I got rejected by a guy born in '96. The reason was simple, because I'm older than him. Last time my friend introduced me to him, I was still thinking, he doesn't even have a job yet, and I even disliked the fact that he didn't work. But in the end, when it came time to ask, it turned out he didn't like me either. He looked down on me because I'm older. And then, didn't things with that programmer also go nowhere? So I messaged my friend and said, help me ask him how he's doing lately. My friend said, I want to date someone older than me. I said, all right. Who told me not to take dating seriously back when I had choices? Now I'm serious, and it's too late to regret. Honestly, I don't even have a clear impression of what that guy looked like. I just want to say this to sisters under 30. If you want to get married and find a partner, but you feel annoyed by blind dates or resistant to them, let me tell you, you really need to make the effort while you're still young. If someone introduces you, at least go and check it out. Really. Look at me now, in my 30s, my options are so few. Most likely, the only ones available are older men. Men will always prefer younger women. Unless you're a rich woman, then of course you get to pick and choose. But for ordinary girls like us who want to get married, you have to act early. Don't drag things out until you're in your 30s, like me.
Sigh.
Nothing I can do now. Really, hang in there. Do older single men ever feel anxious? A girl asked me this. Sisters, the truth is they basically don't.
Why?
Because most older single men are in that situation due to limited finances. As women age, their physical condition declines, their looks fade, wrinkles start showing.
But men?
They don't have fertility anxiety. They don't have age anxiety. Their only worry is money. By the time a man reaches 30, he often has a stable job, and then he can easily find someone 7 or 8 years younger. Same-age women aren't even considered. It's a bit heartbreaking, but that's the reality. Do you think I'm right? It feels like once you're past 35, it doesn't matter if you ask for no bride price. Even if you pay a bride price, no one's interested. Honestly, it's terrifying. I really can't drag this out any longer. If I keep delaying, I won't even be able to have kids. But being anxious doesn't help. The moment people hear I'm 35, they turn away, without even caring about whether I have a house, a car, or a degree. Now I feel like my only option is to go back to my hometown countryside and try my luck with some of the leftover older bachelors there. Even leftover women are competing now. I'm 34, born in 1990. I can say no to a car, no to a house, no to a bride price, no gold jewelry, no wedding banquet. I can even pay 50,000 yuan as bride price. I don't need you to be tall, handsome, or have a great job.
Just be a normal man.
Is there anyone out there? If the person you're waiting for chooses someone else, what would you do? I thought about it. If he really chooses another, I won't stop him. Even though I'd feel reluctant and heartbroken, it's his choice. If others like him, I can compete. But if he likes someone else, I can't fight that. I'll keep waiting. Maybe he'll come back. Maybe I'll just learn to let go. If he never comes back, I'll wish him happiness and slowly move on. Time is long. The whole world doesn't revolve around him. I can't stop him from going to someone better than me. I think everyone already feels it. The marriage wave may end in 2025. A few days ago, I saw a brutal reality. Nearly half of Chinese young people between 25 to 35 are still unmarried. The number of single young people has already reached 130 million. That's equal to the entire population of France and Germany combined. By 2025, it's expected to surpass 300 million, 2.5 times the US population. Both my cousins and my younger sister are unmarried. My mom was so anxious she signed them up at the local matchmaking market. But it turns out those events have become stagnant, like dead water. And my cousins and sister actually rank marriage as the lowest priority in their lives. They only want to earn and save money. They said once they've saved 3 million in the bank, they'll just travel around. This has really confused my rural mom. She just doesn't get why young people today don't want to marry, even though living standards keep improving. My sister shut me up with one line. It all comes down to economic pressure. Nowadays, marriage is not only like a dead end for women, it's also a crushing financial burden for men. Weddings drain the savings of 2 entire generations. The biggest burden for men is bride price. Do you know in some places it's over 1 million yuan? Meanwhile, the average annual disposable income per person in China in 2023 was only about 30,000. That means 2 generations not eating or drinking for years just to save up. And what's the result? You could have lived a decent life with that money, but instead you get married and end up broke. And that's not even counting the car, house, or wedding banquet. Traditionally, men are expected to be the financial pillar of the family, responsible for the household and providing quality education for kids. Someone once calculated, raising a child to college graduation costs at least 500,000. And that's just basic expenses, not even counting mortgages, car loans, tutoring, etc. So more and more men are choosing not to marry, not to have kids, not even to date. Not because they don't want to, but because they simply can't afford it. Go to the countryside. You'll see. In my village alone, there are at least 19 bachelors, close to 40. What choice do they have? Delivering food for a few yuan, and if you date someone, you're expected to celebrate every little festival, Valentine's Day, White Day, etc. Men just can't withstand the financial pressure that capitalism has put on love. In the end, they break up. These days, those who could marry have already married. The rest, unless they work extremely hard to make money, are unlikely to ever marry. Another factor is that women are now far more educated, so they won't look at men beneath their level. So young people ask, why marry? Is my phone not fun enough? Are travels not exciting enough? Many women would rather stay single than let their husband or children suffer even a bit. My sister even said, not marrying is an act of kindness. We're not messing up anyone else's life. We're living freely, and that's easing others' burden. Tell me, how am I supposed to argue with that? If you want someone who values you, respects you, and is willing to live a steady, honest life with you, then marry that kind of person. Others won't go with you to the end. That's the reality. If you don't understand this, you'll just keep falling into the same trap, unable to climb out. That kind of true love may seem hard to find, but really, it's just that you haven't met the right person yet.
Got it?
Foreign women are flooding China's matchmaking markets, and leftover women are panicking. Don't think China's marriage corners are already crazy. Nope, the show has just begun. Women from Russia, Belarus, Japan, Korea, and beyond are flying in, storming matchmaking corners in Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, Chengdu. Their banners say it all. No bride price, just want a Chinese husband.
What?
One says she's a Peking University graduate with 2 villas and a farm abroad. Another says no bride price comes with property, top education, great figure. Before you even process it, she's added 10 men on WeChat. One Shanghai mom, watching her son's dating poster rot away with no attention, suddenly sees a Russian girl with a cute accent saying, "No house, no car, no gold, not even a big bride price. Just 8,888 yuan is enough." Instantly, the mom's eyes lit up. Bring me a dozen daughters-in-law like this. Soon the news of foreign brides taking over China spread everywhere. Do you think men weren't tempted? They already acted. In Zhejiang, one man actually married a Russian wife for just 8,000 yuan, with a romantic wedding that made the whole village jealous. People sighed. In 2025, Chinese men finally welcome spring. But the ones panicking aren't men, it's women, especially single-city women over 30. They suddenly realized, wait, why are foreign women stealing our market? It was more shocking than seeing your ex suddenly married. Online, leftover women complained that foreign girls were disrupting the market, accused them of unfair competition, even scolded Chinese men for being useless and going to foreign brides for charity marriages. But complaining doesn't change reality. The truth is, foreign women are becoming mainstream for a reason. They're attractive, educated, multilingual, adaptable to Chinese culture, know how to please elders, can cook, make dumplings. Most importantly, they understand one truth. Chinese men are excellent. They don't waste money. They're filial, responsible, family-oriented. Such men are worth marrying. Why would women from wealthy backgrounds, with top education, choose Chinese husbands? Media analyses say this isn't random. It's about values, culture, economics, and reality. Most foreign women in China's marriage scene are sincere, not just here for clout. Meanwhile, the domestic scene is bleak. In 2024, only 6.1 million couples registered marriage, and births fell below 10 million. With high housing costs, expensive kids, exhausting lives, young people are avoiding marriage. Over 30 million single men, countless leftover women, sky-high bride prices, and requirements of house, car, and secure jobs have turned marriage into a luxury auction. No wonder many men choose to stay single or even look abroad. Turns out they're in demand internationally. In 2024, nearly 198,000 foreign women married into China, a 23% increase. Japan, Korea, Russia, Vietnam were the main sources. Japan alone had 32,000 women marrying Chinese men, 1/6 of the total. But let's be clear, international marriages won't fix China's marriage crisis. The problem is systemic pressure, not whether brides are foreign or local. Will the future be different? Yes, it will move toward a fairer marriage ecosystem. And family, do you support that?